This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return. Interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Tatum. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Now the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Reed. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Off the incompletion, it's third and goal from the 1. Can they try to run it in here? And it's caught.
completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And now they run the draw play. Passes the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football, they're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
To the air, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So here we go, off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, can he get there? He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Ending off from the draw play. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. pulls it in. It's Owens. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running play called on third and short. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back with a throw for the first down. Takes the grab. It's Brown. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
A completion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Baxter. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Wide open downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's Lagway. The sure hands. It's Brown. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's 1st and 25 now after another penalty. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense comes back out there, and not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Reed. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the ground, it's Owens. First down and more. He's still running. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Right there. They'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. It's Tatum. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Tatum. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. The tight end's got it on the corner route. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in?
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
He's looking to throw. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Catch made on the right side. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring. More importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And looking to throw now on first down. The short hands. It's Baxter. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
To throw, it's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. Fights off a defender. Finding space at the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Tatum. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. He's swarmed by the defense. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Throwing off play action. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He's absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
So the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Gonna run it. It's Ball. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock. Incompletion
brings up third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be 1st and 10 from there.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Working clock with the ground game.
Positive yards are always important for offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Down, looking to throw for it. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember, they got to go quick.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a 1st down.
He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on the wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. back again here. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
What a job by this defense, coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of.